guy come and see me for anxiety, and he came to see me and we hypnotized him, and we went to scenes where his parents were fighting when he was a young child. So he actually saw himself as a happy baby and quite a happy young child when there was no fighting. But then what happened was his parents started to fight, and he was disappointed that his mum didn't leave his father. Like, he actually got excited because he thought, yes, we're going to get out of this environment. And I know it seems like kids really don't think like that, but kids' minds know, right? And so, you know, the happiness wasn't for long. And so this fear of his parents fighting left him with a feeling of powerlessness and helplessness. And then he got to secondary school and he was hyper aware for any kind of like fighting or any kind of discord between people. And so what that did for him was that made him feel alone and awkward and exposed at school. And he didn't have that many friends. He really liked to study and he really liked doing his own thing, but he actually felt different because he didn't feel like he really fitted in. So now he's an adult and he's having to socialize and go to work networking events. And what is familiar? That alone, awkward, exposed feeling. So he actually had this real aha moment when he realized, I have the anxiety in social situations now because it's like school and it's like walking in alone. It's almost the exact same feeling he was like, this is the feeling that I had when I was at school. So it was familiar for his mind. And so under hypnosis, we got him to talk to that part, to show that part that he was an adult now, that he didn't live with his parents who were fighting, that actually he had a voice and he wasn't helpless, he wasn't defenseless, he wasn't powerless, that he saw himself in a room with lots of people, and he said it was warm and it was bright and he had no thoughts, and he said it just felt natural, like it was like drinking water, like he was actually meant to be there. And so, you know, his mind actually said that, you know, the kind of the higher consciousness of our minds actually said there's no need to be afraid anymore. You know, the dark, anxious picture was there to protect you from your parents fighting, but actually now you're safe. You're a grown man. You're actually I think he was in a completely different city as well. His parents did eventually separate, you know, and so for him, he got to upgrade himself and rechange the programming in his mind so that his mind knows, I'm not that powerless, helpless child that can't stop my parents fighting. Now, parents fight all the time, but, you know, like what his mind decided in that moment was that I'm helpless and I'm powerless and I need to be anxious and I need to be hyper vigilant and keep myself safe. And so anxiety was there protecting him and keeping him safe, and he can be free of that now.